Hey, my Capricorns, Abaja Divine 144 here. Thank you so much for tuning in. My Capricorn gang. Let's get into it. Let's get into these messages from my Caps. Tap that bell for more of my content. Thank you so much for coming through, my Capricorns. It's all about belief in yourself. You know what I'm saying? I feel as though that's something that you're learning, something that you're realizing about yourself. Something could be too good to be true, but does that mean that it's not true? You know? That's one thing that I am figuring out or learning about life. Like, just because something's too good to be true doesn't mean it's not true. It could just be your time. You know what I'm saying? I feel as though keep believing in yourself and watch what happens. You know, you may feel as though someone could be pretending about how they feel about you too. This is someone that you have a good rapport with. There's someone that's really watching out for you. Someone that you see is a good friend, a true friend that could be coming into your life. It could become more than that. You know, have faith, believe in yourself. I feel as though you may be tested in some sort of way, but something's going to work out in your favor because you believe in yourself. Plus, you know some shit. You know what I'm saying? This is not the time to be feeling, you know, any sort of doubt. There could be people pretending to be on your side. They could be putting like a lot of doubt in you. Someone wants you to fear change. Someone knows that you have a good opportunity here, especially with too good to be true. Someone is fearing change in you because they know that you're going to elevate. You know, it's all about belief in yourself. Believe in yourself. Have faith. It's not about what nobody else feels, because there's going to be people that may smile in your face, but they don't want you to have what's coming your way. I feel as though it's something really good. Yeah, look at that. Jealous as fuck. Jealous AF. Someone's pretending to be happy for you, but they're not. Pretty much. Someone's jealous. They can't stand your elevation. You could be elevating right in front of someone's face. This could be the same person that's the cause of you losing out on something. Keep some things to yourself. I mean, you could be super excited about some sort of advancement. About some sort of investment or something. Something that's going to pay off, some sort of correspondence. So you're going to want to tell people. But at this point, just keep it to yourself for now. Make sure you sign the paperwork before you speak on some shit, you know? Because someone's very vindictive. Not only are they jealous, they're fake, they're phony, vindictive, a manipulator. You don't want to let this person in too soon about what you got going on. Someone could be from down south. You could have to move down south, relocate, something like that. Watch out for competition, especially with masculines. You could be... something's male dominated. You could be a female going into a male dominated industry or something like that, where the competition is fierce. It's not that many, you know, women at this job or employment or something like that. You may be tested in some sort of way. I see gun range. You may go to the gun range. Something like that. You have to like brush up on your skills, so you could like go into something tactical. You may want to protect people, security, something like that. Something's going on where people are going to try to push you out of your place or your position, but it's all about belief and having faith in yourself, because you know your shit. It's something that you know. Yes, you're taking back your energy, taking back your time. You're tired of people like underestimating you in some sort of way. Someone may have stolen from you, took your position, took your person, something like that. But I always feel as if someone took your person, they weren't yours in the first place. But someone, you may feel as though you was robbed of something. You about to get all that shit back. You know what I'm saying? You're fixing yourself. You know, doing what's best for you. You may end up with a little friend with benefits. You're not going to put too much into a situation. Someone that comes around, you see this person when you need to see this person. It could be that sort of situation. We grown, okay? So there could be someone that you get close to for those type of reasons. It could be something like that going on. Or you may just take your power back from this person. They could have like really started to like play with your head in some sort of way. I feel as though you decided to listen to yourself. Stop doubting how you feel and left someone, took your energy back from this person. In another case scenario, like, what the fuck, you ain't about to play me anymore. Something was taken too far, or someone was just playing with your head. Quite spiritual at this time. I feel as though you're tuning more into God, more into the Most High, fixing some things about yourself. Someone had you in a low vibrating energy, and I feel as though you're coming back from that. You know, it's repossession time. I feel as though this is not material. I feel as though this is spiritual. This is energy-wise. This is health-wise. You're taking your power back. You are protected at this time. Something really poked at your self-esteem. It's something that happened to you, but I feel as though you're doing a lot of healing. A lot of healing is taking place at this time. You feel me? And it's much needed. You know, the healing is much needed at this time. You may be relocating. You may be moving out of state, south. You could smoke a lot of cigarettes, or you're trying to release that habit. You know, someone could smell like cigarettes. It could be like cigarette smoke around someone. Someone's trying to give up that habit. They could be praying about it. It's a lot of things you're trying to let go of. Someone may be trying to contact you. You know, someone wants to see you for their birthday. I hear birthday, sex. Watch out for sneak distance. Someone could be in your face smiling. They could be upset about the changes that you've been making. They want in on what you got going on. They're upset because you don't let them into your life anymore. You set up boundaries with someone and they're hating that shit, you know. So watch out for sneak distance. Someone could be smiling in your face. You already know who this is. This is someone that's not on your level anyway, okay? So, what else? What else, my Capricorns? What else is going on with my Capricorns? 3 of Swords. You can find out that someone is cheating. You know, someone's not telling you the truth about a situation, or they could see you as a liar in a situation. Someone has receipts here. You could be dealing with heartbreak, trying to focus on other things in your life, or someone just can't get past what you've done to them, or you know, it could be a Libra, an air sign. Someone is like not understanding how you could just do this, or someone is just dealing with heartbreak here. You could find out that you're a third party. There was someone else in your person's life. You've been played with too many times. It's like you're really trying to heal. You could be keeping a lot of things to yourself, but there is a storm brewing. It's like a lot of things that you're keeping to yourself for the time being. Because if you know, if you say it now, or if you be vocal about something, it's going to be quite nasty. So you're trying to refrain from lashing out like you most possibly could in a situation. Scorpio could be significant, a Gemini, or a Cancer. Talk to you later.